Welcome, curious minds, to another deep dive.
Hello.
Today, we're plunging into a corner of the global economy that, well, it might seem niche, but it has a huge impact.
A really big impact, yeah.
On our oceans, on international trade, we're talking about the global marine bilge water separators market.
Mm-hmm.
Our guide today is a comprehensive market report from Cognitive Market Research. It's got data going back to 2021, projections for 2025.
And looking further ahead, too.
All the way out to 2033. So, our mission, to really distill the key trends, maybe uncover some surprising facts, and understand what's driving this market.
And why it matters.
Exactly, helping you connect its importance to, the bigger picture. Okay, let's unpack this.
Right, and maybe before we dive into the numbers, it's worth just quickly saying what these things are.
Good point.
So marine bilge water separators, they're a vital kit on pretty much every vessel. They filter out oil, other gunk, from water that collects down in the
The lowest part of the ship, right.
Exactly. And it's not just about keeping things tidy. It's fundamental for stopping oil pollution.
Complying with regulations too, I assume?
Absolutely. Strict rules like MARPOL Annex I, basically safeguarding marine ecosystems. So their necessity, driven by, rules and just good operation, makes this market really dynamic.
Absolutely. And the numbers, well, they definitely show that dynamism. Let's start with the global view.
Okay.
In 2021, the market was valued at $1,072.85 million. Pretty substantial.
Yeah.
Fast forward to 2025, it's projected to hit $1,342.22 million.
Okay. Nice increase.
And the outlook to 2033 is even stronger, expected to reach $2,100.85 million.
Wow. Nearly double the 2021 figure.
It's a steady climb. Represents an overall compound annual growth rate, the CAGR, of 5.76% for that whole period.
What's fascinating here is that consistent global growth isn't just reflecting, say, more ships being built.
Oh, it's deeper than that.
It really signifies a profound industry-wide shift toward more sustainable maritime practices. It's not just a trend.
It's fundamental change.
Exactly. Driven by tougher environmental rules. The investment shows the industry is, well, choosing cleaner oceans.
Yeah.
It makes these separators non-negotiable.
Okay, so that's the global picture. Let's zoom in a bit, see where this is playing out regionally.
Makes sense.
We'll start with North America. The market there was $307.586 million back in 2021.
Okay.
Expected to hit $584.247 million by 2033. That's growing at a pretty respectable 5.557% CAGR.
Solid growth.
But here's where it gets really interesting.
Right.
Within North America, the U.S. is way out front.
Oh, yeah.
Its market is projected to go from $227.46 million in 21 up to $453.668 million by 33. That's a CAGR of 5.876%.
Okay, slightly higher than the regional average.
Right, but compare that to Mexico. It's growing too, from about $51.5 million to $77.3 million.
Still growth.
But the CAGR is much lower, only 3.922%. Why such a big difference between neighbors?
Yeah, that is a notable difference. It really highlights those regional nuances. The U.S.'s higher rate, nearly double Mexico's CAGR. It's likely a mix of things. Well, beyond just the sheer volume of shipping, the U.S. has very strict domestic environmental rules. Think Coast Guard enforcement. That pushes advanced compliance.
Yeah.
Plus, there's significant investment in modernizing older ships, building new compliant ones, especially in sectors like offshore energy, specialized cargo.
And Mexico.
Mexico's a major player, no doubt, but maybe the regulatory updates are slower paced, or the fleet mix isn't seeing that same aggressive modernization push for this specific tech.
Interesting. Okay, let's hop across the Atlantic to Europe, another region seeing notable expansion.
Right.
The European market started at $238.387 million in 2021, set to reach $480.675 million by 2033.
And the growth rate.
Impressive. 5.952% CAGR.
So even stronger than North America overall.
Yeah. And if we look at specific countries, Russia and the UK are really leading the pack.
Oh, how so?
Both are showing KGR over 6.3%, basically doubling their market value by 2033. Russia goes from about $31 million to $67 million. And the UK from around $20 million to $43 million. Other big players like France, Italy, Germany are also strong, around 6%. But what's pushing Russia and the UK so high? They seem quite different.
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, Europe has always been sort of ahead of the curve on environmental policy, especially maritime. EU directives, IMO compliance, it's a big focus.
Right.
For Russia, you've got expanding Arctic shipping, huge energy exports. That means more specialized ships needing top environmental gear.
Makes sense. And the UK.
Despite Brexit, it's still a massive global maritime hub, influences standards, tech adoption, so that strong regulatory push, plus an industry that adopts advanced tech like better filters, compact units. It just fuels demand.
Got it. Okay, let's move east to Asia Pacific.
Huge maritime region.
Definitely. The market value there, $172.729 million in 2021, projected to hit $324.582 million by 2033. Solid growth at 5.489% CAGR. Key countries, China, Japan, India, all showing consistent growth, between 5.4% and 5.6% CAGR. China's market, for instance, nearly doubles from roughly $40 million to $75 million by 2033.
Yeah, Asia-Pacific is just so vast and diverse. You've got massive shipbuilding nations, mature industrial powers.
All contributing?
Right. The growth reflects the sheer scale of shipping and trade increase. China, India, huge fleet expansion, port development. That drives the demand for everything, including these separators.
And Japan.
Japan, more mature, probably focuses more on fleet upgrades, high-end tech for efficiency and compliance. It's broad-based growth, really, across vital trade routes.
Okay, let's turn our attention south to South America. Market there was $79.498 million in 2021.
Right.
Projected to reach $154.203 million in 2033. That's a 5.688% CAGR.
Pretty much in line with the global average.
Brazil's the leader there, going from about $31 million to over $60 million by 2033. But what really jumps out is Chile. It has one of the highest regional CAGRs we've seen, 6.505%. Okay, it's starting smaller, $3.87 million to $7.74 million. But still,
Yeah.
Why is Chile growing so fast here?
That is intriguing, Chile's growth. It could be linked to their significant fishing and aquaculture industries.
How so?
Well, as a major seafood exporter, their fleets likely need upgrades to meet tough international standards, especially for markets in Europe or North America.
Market access, driving compliance.
Could be.
Yeah.
Or maybe investments in new ports, stricter domestic rules to protect their, very long coastline. This kind of focus jump often signals a strategic move towards better environmental performance in specific sectors.
Makes sense. Okay, next up. The Middle East, another region showing really notable expansion.
Okay.
Recorded $55.037 million in 2021, set to hit $114.286 million by 2033. That's a strong 6.155% CAGR.
Wow. Higher than Europe overall.
Yeah, and countries showing particularly strong growth include Saudi Arabia, 6.229% CAGR, and the UAE, even higher at 6.285%, both basically doubling their market value. Saudi goes from nearly $16 million to over $33 million. UAE from $6 million to almost $13 million.
That robust growth in the Middle East, it's definitely linked to its strategic position globally.
What do you mean?
Massive investment in ports, logistics hubs, expanding fleets for global trade, especially oil and gas.
Right.
And it isn't just about more ships, it's about compliant ships. As they position themselves as key shipping players, meeting top environmental standards is crucial for credibility, for efficiency. It drives demand for reliable advanced separators.
So it's a statement about commitment to modern shipping.
Exactly. Responsible maritime operations.
Okay, our final regional stop is Africa, also showing powerful expansion.
Let's hear it.
The market recorded $219.610 million in 2021, projected to hit $442.86 million in 2033. That's a 5.95% CAGR.
Also very strong growth, almost matching Europe.
Indeed. And within Africa, Nigeria really stands out. Its market is set to more than double, from $83.5 million to $173.5 million.
Significant.
South Africa is also a major player, growing from about $70 billion to $147 million over the same period. Slightly higher CGR, actually, 6.208%.
The dynamics in Africa suggest rising maritime activity. Yeah. Linked to resource exports, growing trade within Africa, developing ports.
Right.
Nigeria and South Africa, with their strategic coasts and large economies, they're pivotal. As they modernize ports and fleets, and as global pressure for environmental compliance keeps rising.
The demand for this equipment naturally goes up.
Precisely. Leads to these impressive figures. It reflects Africa integrating more deeply into global trade networks.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground, a lot of numbers, millions, billions, percentages across continents. Let's bring it back. So what does this all mean for you, the listener?
Yeah, why does this consistent growth matter beyond the spreadsheets?
Exactly.
Ultimately, the steady global growth, the regional differences we've talked about, it all connects back to those two core drivers: tougher environmental rules,
Compliance requirements.
and continuous advances in the technology itself. I mean, think about it. When bodies like the IMO tighten limits on oil in water discharge, or mandate better monitoring.
Shipping companies have to react.
They have to upgrade.
Yeah.
That directly creates demand for newer, better separators.
Right. And the tech side.
Simultaneously, innovation may be more efficient. Membrane filters, getting ultra-low oil levels, smarter sensors for real-time checks, automated systems reducing errors makes these new units attractive.
So it's not just meeting the rules.
No, it also cuts operating costs, improves safety, future-proofs the vessels. So the real-world implication for you is this. This market's growth is a direct sign of progress towards cleaner oceans.
And more sustainable trade.
Exactly. Sustainable global trade, a healthier planet. It's where environmental goals meet tech innovation tangibly.
Perfectly put. The journey today really shows how even a specialized market like this plays a vital role in those huge global goals. Ocean health, sustainable shipping, trade efficiency, small parts making a big difference. We've navigated through the dynamic world of marine bilgewater separators, seen global trends, specific country stories, all thanks to that detailed cognitive market research report. It really highlights that interplay between environmental care and tech progress.
Absolutely. And this raises an important question. Looking beyond 2033,
Yeah.
given this constant tech evolution and ever tighter regulations, what's next?
Yeah.
What groundbreaking innovations might reshape this market further?
Like what?
Maybe AI for predictive maintenance. Or, true zero-discharge systems finally becoming viable. And who will lead that charge? Will it be specific countries or maybe pioneering shipping lines?
That's a fantastic thought to end on. A lot to think about there. We definitely encourage you, our listeners, to keep exploring these crucial topics. See how specialized markets like this one are really shaping our future.
One cleaner ocean at a time.
Exactly. Until next time, keep digging deeper.